Session 8.1 Simplifying Expressions. Commutative laws for addition and multiplication. Commutative law for addition means A plus B equal to B plus A. This is talking about when you have an addition, you could switch the order. They are equal to each other. For example, I have a 2 plus 3 here. But the commutative law here, I could rearrange our order. So I could write 3 plus 2. Same idea for the multiplication. A times B, that will be equal to B times A. For example, 2 times 3, we know this is equal to 6. If I switch the order here, I could rewrite it to 3 times 2. This is also equal to 6. So in words, we can add two numbers in either order and get the same result. Or we can multiply two numbers in either order and get the same result here. Example, I want you guys to use a commutative law to write the expression in another form. So for example, 3 plus x. This is the addition, and we know we could rewrite the order. So that will be equal to x plus 3. Number 2, this means c times d. So we could switch the order and we're going to get the same result. So that's equal to d times c. Term, variable terms, and constant terms. A term is a constant, a variable, or a product of a constant, and one or more variables rise to the powers. For example, a term can be a constant. So -4, this is called a term, or a variable. This is also called a term. 2x, this is a constant times a variable. So we also call this as a term. 3xy squared. So we also call this as a term. Variable terms are terms that contains variable. For example, this term contains the variable, so we call this as a variable terms. Or 3xy squared, this is contain the variable, so we call this as a variable terms. Last one, constant terms. Constant terms means they do not contain the variables. For example, -4, this is only the numbers. Associative laws for addition and multiplication. Associative law for addition. So when I have A plus B plus C, I could take care of this part first. I could add up the B plus C, and then I'm going to add up the A. This is equal to A plus B. I could take care of this one first, and then add up the C in here. For example, 2 plus 3 plus 4. So I could take care of this guy, 3 plus 4, that would be equal to 7. 7 plus 2, this is equal to 9. Or I could take care of this 2 first. 2 plus 3, that's equal to 5. 5 plus 4, that's equal to 9. Same idea for the multiplication. I could multiply the B and C first and then times the A. Or I could times A and B first and then I'm going to multiply with the C here. So for example, I could take care of this 2, x times y times 2 here. Or I could do 2 times x first and then times the y. So in words, for an expression A plus B plus C, we get the same result by performing the addition on the left first or the one on the right first. And for the expression ABC, we can get the same result by performing the multiplication on the left first or the one on the right first. Okay, example. Use an associative law to write an expression in another form. So here, x plus 2 plus y. So we could take care of these two guys first and then add up the y. Now I'm gonna rewrite it. That will be 2 plus y first, and then I'm gonna add up the x. Try to do this example by yourself, and then we could check the work here. Okay, check the work number 2. That will be equal to parenthesis w plus 9 and then plus k. This one, I could multiply these two first. So 3m times the p. This one, I could multiply the x, y here first. So w times parenthesis x and y. Okay, example, we are arranging the terms. We arrange the terms of 9 minus 2x minus 5 plus 3 so that the numbers can be added. So we want to rewrite it, put the constant terms together. So I only have a one variable terms in here. I'm gonna put it in the front. So I have a negative 2x plus 9 minus 5 plus 3. When you rearrange the terms, make sure you're including the sign in front of the coefficient in here. Now, I could combine the 9 terms in here. All of them here will be the constant. So I could do 9 minus 5, which is going to be 4. 4 plus 3, that will be equal to 7. Distributive law. When I have a times b plus c here, that's a parenthesis. If I want to remove the parenthesis, I'm gonna distribute it one by one. So this means I could do a times b here. So that's why I got the a times b. And then a times c. So I got ac in here. This is called the distributive law. Every time when you guys want to remove the parentheses, make sure you distribute this guy. Okay, example, find the product. So I have the parenthesis. First, we move the parenthesis. I'm gonna distribute the 3 for the x and also for the 5. So 3 times x, that will be 3x, plus 3 times 5, that will be equal to 15. Okay, try this one. Distribute the 5 for both of them. So that will be 5 times 2x plus 5 times 4y. Now we're gonna multiply it. 5 times 2, you're gonna get the 10x plus 5 times 4, that will be equal to 20y here. Okay, find the product using the distributive law. So I'm gonna distribute one by one in here. So let me rewrite it. 3 times 2t minus 3 times 5w plus 3 times 4. Okay, do it one by one. This is gonna be 6t minus 15w plus 12. Okay, multiplying a number by negative 1. So when you have the negative 1a, we always ignore the 1 in here. We will just write negative a. When you guys see the variable that's a no constant in front of it, means this is gonna be equal to 1. In words, this is called negative 1 times a number is equal to the opposite of the number here. Okay, simplifying an expressions. So here I have the parenthesis, and you're gonna see that's a negative in here. If you guys want to remove the parenthesis, make sure you distribute the negative one by one. When I have a negative here, I could rewrite it to negative 1. Okay, negative here means negative 1. So you need to distribute the negative one by one here. So be careful here. Negative 1 times x, that'll be negative x. Negative 1 times negative 4y. And then we have a negative 1 times positive 7. Okay, take care of it one by one. If I have a negative 1x, you guys could ignore the 1 in here. So this becomes negative x. And negative become positive. So you have a negative x plus 4y. Positive times negative 1, that will be equal to negative. Okay, evaluating expressions. You vary both the expression 3 times x plus 5 and 3x plus 15 for the given values of the x. So this time, they're gonna given x equal to 2. And I want you guys plug in x equal to 2 into these two expressions. So first one here. When you plug in x equal to 2, you could take care of the parentheses here. 2 plus 5, that will be equal to 7. 7 times 3, which is going to be equal to 21. Okay, how about this one? When you plug in x equal to 2, you're going to take care of the multiplication first. So 3 times 2, that will be equal to 6. 6 plus 15. This is also equal to 21. Now, try this guy. When x equal to 4, take care of the parentheses here. So 4 plus 5, which is going to be equal to 9. 9 times 3 equal to 27. This one, when you plug in x equal to 4 here, multiply it first. 3 times 4 equal to 12. 12 plus 15, that will be 27 also. This is proof our distributive law. When you distribute for the 3 here, means 3x plus 15. These two guys are equal to each other. Okay, combining 9 terms. To combine 9 terms, add the coefficient of the terms and keep the same variable factors. And simplifying expression. We simplify an expression by removing parentheses and combining the 9 terms. So let's look at this example to explain like these two guys here. Simplify. So I want you guys combine the 9 terms for these questions. So first, let's figure out which one is going to be your 9 terms. So I have the x here, I have a 2x, and then the 6x. These two guys are the 9 terms. And I have a 5y and with the 3y. So these two, that will be the 9 terms. And then we do have the constant. So 2 and 7 here, this is going to be my constant term. So I use the different color to look at the 9 terms in here. 2x and 6x, 5y and 3y here, and 2 and 7. Okay, now let me rearrange it. I'm gonna put the all 9 terms together. So I have a 2x minus 6x plus 5y plus 3y. And then I'm gonna put the two constant terms together here. So combine the 9 terms, you just want to add up the coefficient with the same variable terms. So I have x and x, this is the 9 terms. So I'm gonna take care of the coefficient. 2 minus 6, that will be equal to negative 4x. 5 plus 3, that will be equal to 8y. 2 plus 7, that will be equal to 9 here. Only take care of the coefficient. Keep the variable terms. Okay, number 2, I want you guys try to do it by yourself. First, distribute the numbers here. Remove the parentheses. And then try to rearrange it with the 9 terms. At the end, you want to combine the 9 terms. Okay, first, distribute one by one. Make sure you're gonna distribute with your negative also. So I'm gonna get negative 2x plus minus, you're gonna get negative, right? Negative 10y here. And then here, negative 3 times 2x, that'll be negative 6x. Negative, negative, you're gonna get positive. So 3 times 4y, that'll be equal to 12y. So the y here, that'll be the night terms. X here, this is gonna be your night terms also. Okay, so now let's rearrange it. Let's put the night terms together. So I'm gonna put negative 2x minus the 6x. And then minus 10y plus 12y. Okay, now we're gonna combine the night terms. So negative 2 minus 6, which is gonna be negative 8. Negative 10 plus 12. So that will be equal to 2y. Okay, last one. Try to do it by yourself again. Okay, distribute one by one. So I have a 4x minus 4 times 2. You're gonna get the x. This is means negative 1, right? Negative 1 times x, you're gonna get negative 1x. Negative 1 times positive 3. So you're gonna get negative 3. Now we arrange it, put the night terms together, and then I'm gonna combine it. 4 minus 1, you're gonna get 3x. Negative x minus 3, you're gonna get negative 11. Okay, translating English to mathematics. Let x be a number. Translate the phrase 3 times the number minus 4 plus twice the number to an expression. Then simplify the expression. So let me write it down to expressions. We have 3 times the number minus 4 plus twice the number. Let's translate it like one by one. 3 times the number. The number here is talking about the variable. So we're going to use the x in here. That will be 3x. Minus 4 plus twice the number. The number is going to be the x again. So that will be 2x. So I have the expressions 3x minus 4 plus 2x. And then I want you guys simplify it. So you know these two is gonna be your night terms. You're gonna rearrange it and then combine it. So I have a 3x plus 2x minus 4. Combine the night terms, 5x minus 4. This example translating mathematics to English. So now we're gonna do another way around. So let x be a number. I want you guys translate the mathematics into English. Again, I'm gonna put it like this. X minus 5 times parenthesis x minus 2. So we're gonna say the number minus 5 times. So x minus 2 here, we're going to say the difference of the number and the 2. Okay, the difference of the number and 2. So means the number, comma, minus 5 times the difference of the number and 2. We're going to put the comma here. Otherwise, that will become x minus 5 and then the whole thing here times this guy. So we're going to put the number means only the 5 times the x minus 2 in here. Now we're going to simplify it. So we're going to distribute the 5 one by one. That will be x minus 5x plus 10. Okay, negative, negative, you're going to get the positive. And then these two, that will be the night terms. So 1 minus 5, which is going to be negative 4x plus 10. That's it.